Welcome back to the last PTV episode of the school year. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Malia Brunick. Hey, it's May. And for us seniors, that's especially exciting because that means our high school journey is about to reach the finish line.
May also brings a traditional activity hosted by FCCLA that spreads some springtime happiness and also raises a little money. James Kraushar tells us more.
May is here, and FCCLA is celebrating by delivering May baskets to houses and local businesses.
May baskets clear back had a long tradition in the United States. It's actually always happens on May Day, May 1st, and May baskets are usually baskets of flowers or candy or little remembrances that people leave on someone's porch. And this is the one day that it's an okay idea to ring someone's doorbell and run or knock and run. And so children in neighborhoods across America have enjoyed this tradition for years and years and years. And so FCCLA has kind of tried to bring back May baskets a little bit. Instead of that ringing the doorbell and running or knocking and running, however, we deliver for other people. And so people order May baskets from us, and we either deliver them anonymously or we deliver them with a note from the person wishing the other person a happy May Day.
May Day is a fun tradition that helps fund FCCLA and can make people's day.
FCCLA decided to make the May baskets just to keep that tradition of May Day alive that we just visited about. My own children did May baskets always for our neighborhood friends, and we just thought it would be a fun thing to do, a creative way to do a fundraiser that isn't very expensive, but also brightens someone's day and just makes things a little bit nicer for them.
May Day baskets are more than just giving out flowers. It is also about giving joy.
My favorite part is going out and seeing their faces when they get their May Day basket. It truly makes their day.
For PTV, this is James Kraushar.
Allie, do you see what story we're introducing next?
Looks like the Stuka Rewards trip is our next story. Luke, I find it a little ironic that you and I are the two introducing this one because, well, while some students were rewarded with a day to sleep in and some fun at the bowling alley, others, like you and me, had to slave away at school.
Student Council continued the tradition of acknowledging deserving students in this year's rewards trip. This year's rewards trip was slightly different from the rest.
This year, the Student Council decided to allow students to sleep in until 12, and then they reported to school, and then we went to Stockton to 183 Lanes for some bowling.
To qualify for the trip, students had to meet certain requirements.
The trip was a reward day for students who maintained a good GPA with no behavior points and good grades in general, and we got to go to Stockton and go bowling.
Students enjoyed sleeping in and getting rested for the activities later in the day.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty fun. Best part was probably sleeping in.
It was really fun. We spent 3 hours bowling.
For PTV, this is Nathan Fisher.
Although the Stuka Awards trip isn't necessarily a field trip, this is the time of year when a lot of students typically do participate in learning experiences that go beyond the school walls.
That's right, and our elementary school students have been visiting local businesses to learn about careers.
Phillips County Health Systems had something special planned for the first graders when they came to visit. Take a look.
Elementary students from all around followed the yellow brick road to Phillips County Health Systems for their annual tour.
So today we hosted first grade tours here at Phillips County Health Systems. We had students from Logan, Thunder Ridge, Phillipsburg, and then we also had a group of homeschool students join us. So we turned the hospital and the clinic into the Wizard of Oz, which is why I'm Dorothy. So we had the scarecrow over at radiology, and they looked to see if he had a brain. We did a surgery on the Tin Man where all the kids got to put a heart in him. The Cowardly Lion was at lab because it's scary to get your blood drawn, so we had to get Courage over there. And the Wicked Witch and all of her flying monkeys were at rehab, so the kids got to bounce on the balls, part of physical therapy. They learned about the bones of the body and different parts of rehab. The clinic was turned into the Emerald City, where they saw the Munchkins and learned about different parts of the clinic and some of the examinations that they would do.
The first grade Munchkins took the tour to discover what Phillips County Health Systems can do for them.
We host these every year to kind of help get the kids to become familiar in the hospital environment, orientate them so they're not as scared if they ever have to actually come through, kind of give them an idea of what all possibilities there are for careers, and just it's a great one-on-one course on what the hospital is here for, what we can do for them, and what they can get out in their future as possible, career fields.
For PTV, this is Luke Hoover.
I think I know you well enough.
Okay. I put gel on my hair this morning too. What is my first name?
Thomas.
Oh, she got it.
What color are my eyes?
Brown.
That's right. How many pounds did I weigh when I was born?
$25.
Somebody can check his head.
I guess that was wrong, huh?
It was 8.
How many siblings do I have?
3.
My favorite sport?
Wrestling.
Wrong. Table tennis.
Junkerhead. When's my birthday? You should know. Can I give him a hint?
No.
Oh. I've been talking about it literally for the past week.
I know. April 27th?
It's tomorrow. What is my bulldog's middle name?
Louise. That's right. Woo! Who's my best friend?
Mr. Brush.
Nope.
Oh no!
My wife. Where did I attend college my freshman year?
Crystals.
False. UNK.
Really? I did not know that. You can right? Yeah.
What is my middle name?
Kyle. Who's my celebrity crush?
Michael Jordan. Michael B. Jordan.
Did you know that?
What do character, service, leadership, and scholarship all have in common?
Those are the 4 pillars that are the foundation for induction to the National Honor Society.
And recently, the new members from PHS were inducted. Here's a recap of that.
The National Honor Society held their banquet and inducted the new members.
NHS is the National Honor Society. What it does is it honors the top students that basically academically, but you have to qualify academically, and then you have to turn in a resume and a permission form. On that resume that you're looking at scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Those 4 qualities are judged, and then we put people in based on those 4 pillars or those qualities.
The real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective.
The National Honor Society has some benefits for the students selected.
NHS is very beneficial, I think, to all students selected to it, mainly because it's just such an honor, and I think that's a special thing to have in high school.
Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice.
Being part of the NHS means a lot to some students.
My favorite part about NHS is being able to just represent the school.
For PTV, this is Carson Lytle.
High school classes that align with the pathways for career and technical education have been working hard all year on a variety of hands-on projects.
To showcase their hard work, those classes hosted an open house recently for community members to see what students have created. Damian Gregory shows us how that went.
The CTE classes had their open house event where the community could come and see the students' projects.
This open house event is to give the community an opportunity to come in and see what kind of projects we have been making this year in career and technical education classes. So these are the CTE classes.
Teachers had their students do many different projects to entertain and educate the visitors.
My introductory classes always sew a pillow every fall, and then they also do some crochet projects in the spring, so they have those on display today, as well as a variety of different posters and projects that they've done throughout the year as well. And then my senior class in the fall makes their own pair of pajamas and a quillo, and some of them have brought those back to share. And then they also have a variety of things that go along with our nutrition and wellness this spring. So they have some examples of the digestive system and some other projects that we've been working on as well.
I made my cornhole boards. I burned the edges of them and put plywood as the base, and then as the sides I put cedar, I think.
Students that took part in the event had fun getting to do things that don't involve sitting at a desk.
I enjoy making projects because I get to be in the shop and work on stuff and not have to sit in a classroom.
The teachers had fun seeing how the students reacted to people's comments on their projects.
It's fun seeing other people's reactions to the students' artwork, and sometimes it even surprises the students. It's good. Sometimes they're harder on themselves than they should be. So when they can see other people enjoying their work, it gives them a boost of confidence.
The people who visited the open house enjoyed seeing a variety of projects.
My favorite would be the blue stained wood projects. I didn't know that there was blue stain. I think those are pretty neat. I would have to say my favorite is the pillow from Blaze Christie.
Not only could people view the projects, but there were also activities for people to do as well.
One other activity that we have here tonight is for people to get the opportunity to do a hands-on project. Just like students do in our classroom, the visitors to our open house get to make and decorate their own cupcake, and the flavor that we chose today is cherry limeade.
For PTV, this is Damian Gregory.
One of the most fun end-of-the-year projects for the elementary school students is the 4th grade rocket launch.
But in 2020, the 4th graders didn't get to do that because the last 9 weeks of school were online due to COVID.
Now those 4th graders are 7th graders and are given a chance to make up that fun project. Leighton Johnson shows us how.
3, 2, 1. Blast off. It's that time of year again. Rockets are being launched and the oohs and ahs are being expressed. But this year, it's not just the 4th graders participating in the project.
Well, typically I've always done rockets in 4th grade, and this group of 7th graders was the class that missed out on that due to COVID. So I kind of made a deal with them at the beginning of the year in 7th grade that if we worked really hard throughout math all of this year, we would build rockets at the end. And so I think it's fun for them to get to experience that because they missed out on it when they were in 4th grade.
Rocket building allows the students to learn valuable skills in the classroom, but still leaves time for fun.
A lot of the rocket process is measurement. You have to be very precise on your measurement, measuring different parts of the rocket and how the engine fits in and the fins and just construction as in general, and a lot of following directions.
Students may only have the chance of building and launching rockets once, but others have done it for years. 4-H has brought the perfect opportunity for kids to enjoy the rocketry project longer.
So I've been doing rocketry in 4-H for about 3 years. I've made quite a bit of rockets. I've had quite a few work and quite a few not. And it just all comes down to making sure you have your fins straight, making sure you have everything in there loose and not too tight.
The wind definitely had a large factor on how far the rockets went on the day.
So we launched from the end zone here, and mine went all the way to the tennis courts. Most of the rockets have been going like tennis courts to the back discus ring, so they've all been performing pretty good.
Another great way for students to express their creativity is through the decorating process of their rocket project.
So we had a lot of different designs, painting them. A lot of people did, like we had some do spots, flowers. I just decided to go blue because I'm really busy.
Building the rockets correctly is crucial to the whole process. Students have to keep a sharp eye during construction.
Just how important it is to follow directions and listen, just because of how particular you need to be with these things, otherwise they don't work.
For PTV, this is Leighton Johnson.
My name is Sophie M., and I was involved in the pickle incident.
My name is McKenna Russum, and I was involved in the pickle incident.
I'm Jordan Jerby, and I was involved in the pickle incident.
It was just a normal Monday. We were hosting MCL music, and we sat down to eat supper, and things just got out of hand.
We sat down for supper to eat Subway, and a green flash went across, and there was a pickle on the air conditioning.
The pickle was stuck up there, and then somehow there was a tomato up there, and then somehow a slice of cheese. The cheese came down first. And then it was the tomato.
But the pickle stayed up there for months.
And every time we walked by, we'd all remember our role in the pickle incident.
So, if you've smelled a slight scent of dill in the music room, now you know where it's coming from.
You know what else is a big dill? The PHS forensics team. We just wrapped up our season at state last Saturday. Harley Glynn shows us more in this next story.
On Saturday, May 6th, the Phillipsburg forensics team took 15 entries to state champs at Southeast High School in Wichita, as well as 3 entries into state festival.
Today was state forensics and state festival. We're competing at Southeast High School in Wichita, and pretty much it's like a normal forensics day, but there are semifinals and then finals, and it is a very tough forensics meet. I myself am not competing in the state champs, which is the people who go to the forensics meet like normal and compete. And then there's state festival, which I'm in. And pretty much for that, you go to a room once and you get a division rating like, say, in choir or band. You get a 1 or a 2, 1 being the best, 4 being the worst.
All 3 of the festival entries received 1s, with Hallie Jerby in extemp and serious solo, along with Catherine Aiken in oration. Moving on to the finals, the team had been waiting in anticipation for the result of the 3 finalists.
Oh, I'm just so proud of our entire team. Not everybody made it into semifinals, and then some of those didn't make it into finals, but to even be here in their first place is amazing, and then to have 2 state champions is awesome. I don't think people understand how amazing that is, but Erin Johnson as a state champion in impromptu is great. She comes back from second place finish last year and betters it this year, so that's awesome. And then we have Aaliyah Brunick and Jordan Jerby get first place in IDA. That was crazy, and I'm so proud of them because of them being seniors and Erin being a senior. Those are awesome. And then Kyla Kenny and Caitlin Rothy getting 3rd in IDA. This is their first year out for forensics. Wow, that was pretty cool too. So those, of course, when you medal at state, the very precious moments, but overall I'm proud of the entire team.
The forensics team had a lot of support from the community, with friends and family making the trip to watch their performances.
What was really cool today is just all the community support we had. We didn't, a lot of our tournaments, we have a few parents that come support us, but people realized how special the state competition was, and we had a good showing from our community, and that support means a lot to these kids, and it was really exciting to watch each other be successful today.
To end off the year, our state champs gave some advice to future generations.
If I could give any advice to anybody in forensics, I would definitely say to be confident and to put in that extra time to practice, because it definitely pays off in the end.
Don't quit. Do not quit. Like, Aaliyah was not even going to be my IDA partner this year, and then I convinced her to do it, and now we're here. Don't quit.
For PTV, this is Harley Glynn.
What time do I leave my house for school?
7 o'clock. When is my birthday? February 12th. What is my favorite color?
lime green.
You held her under there.
When's my birthday? That's too hard. I don't know. January 1st. Nope, November 17th.
Where did I go to undergrad?
You told me this. Is it Colby?
It's gotta be loose. Chadron State.
What college did I play basketball at? Cloud. What is my favorite high school class?
PTV.
My next question, where did I win that JV tournament last year? What? Okay, that was on you.
What's my favorite soda?
Dr. Pepper.
Oh.
Get in there!
What was the name of my high school girlfriend?
Oh my god. What? I don't know, Robin. I have no idea.
Nope. I won't tell you. What time do I leave my house in the morning?
7 a.m.
Yeah. we meet each other.
How long have I lived in Kansas? And it's over 10 years. But not more than 15.
I think you were in Colorado for a while when you were younger. I'd say 15. 11? You sure?
Yeah. I had to ask last night because I didn't
You didn't even know. How am I supposed to know?
It was like 11 and a half.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to get 11 and a half.
Rounded it down to 11 sides. Come on.
The end of the school year also showcases the hard work our music students have put into perfecting their performances.
Our PHS students in band and vocal displayed their talents at their last concert of the year. Take a look.
As the school year comes to a close, the Phillipsburg Choir and Band get together for one last performance.
Tonight is the band concert and vocal concert of our PHS musicians.
As the night went on and the instruments slowed, the choir got on stage and gave it their all with their new theme.
We don't usually set a particular theme, but we started to notice as we were getting closer to the concert that all of our songs kind of revolved around the same feelings of like hope, encouragement, just supposed to be lighthearted and kind of fun.
Love for music and the benefits of performing are factors that make the students join together.
I like being able to express myself through my clarinet, and it's just a fun way to do it and show everybody what music is all about.
Music is my life. That's what it means to me. It's just such a powerful thing. It speaks the words you wish you could say.
I just enjoy getting the experience. It's a really good way to get in front of people and get rid of fears of singing or playing in front of people. And we've had a lot of concerts, and this just kind of added to the fun.
For PTV, this is Audrey Bellis.
Another musical group in our school puts on a special performance this time of year as well.
The amendment held its annual benefit that highlighted music throughout the decades. Aaliyah Brunick shows us a glimpse of that performance in this next segment.
This year's amendment benefit had some great performances, including this solo from freshman Marissa Arment.
When I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours.
And this solo from senior Aaron Johnson.
I know that you'll use them however you want to.
Both the director and the seniors enjoyed performing.
I've been in Amendment for 2 years. I was in it my junior and my senior year, and this is my last year in Amendment. My favorite part of Benefit is always the dances. They're always super fun, and they're not that complicated, so you get to have fun with it, you get to sound good, and it's just always a good time.
My favorite part was how everything came together. We always get down to kind of the last day and wonder if it's going to work out, and it did, so that's a big relief.
From dancing to singing, this year's theme was loved by everyone.
I've been a member for 2 years, my junior and senior year, and this is my last year. My favorite part about this year's theme was just really getting an array of music in. We got from all different years, and we sang some oldies and we sang some new songs, so it was just really fun.
Some of the performers decided to dedicate their solos to loved ones.
This year for my solo, I sang Sitting on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding. I chose that song because it's one of my dad's favorite songs and it just reminds me of him.
For the seniors, this benefit was one of the last times that they would have performed together.
My favorite part was probably the ending dance because it's my last year doing everything and it was just a really good sentimental moment. I've been an amendment for 4 years and it's been a great 4 years in high school. It's helped me grow as a person and I'm just really glad that I get to have a group that is my family and my safe space and everything in high school that you need.
Mrs. Pinkerton has one last message for the seniors.
I would tell them to keep singing, and I would tell them thank you for all of their hard work. They've worked really hard in everything, but especially we've just made a lot of great memories here in Amendment.
For PTV, this is Aaliyah Brunick.
I'm Jackson Papp, and my Eastern confession is I'm straight. I don't really know why people thought that I was gay. I literally have a girlfriend.
Jalen Miller, and I faked my foot injury the whole time. I faked my foot injury the whole time because I knew that scooting around the school was going to be a lot faster for me.
Now it's time for our PTV Sports Update with Dayton and Layton.
Hey Panther fans, it's time for your PTV Sports Update. I'm Layton Johnson.
And I'm Dayton Huguenin. Before heading into postseason play, the boys varsity tennis team had one more varsity tournament.
PHS Tennis started their day off in Great Bend to take on some tough competition.
We went to Great Bend for a big varsity tournament. There were 8 teams. They split it up into pool play. You played 3 matches in your pool, and then you crossed over according to what your record was.
Due to weather conditions, the tennis team had to improvise how they did their warm-ups.
At the beginning of the tournament, the courts were all wet, so we didn't have a chance to go warm up on the courts, so we instead played fun games on the concrete to warm up our skills ready for the tournament.
Court 4, number 2 doubles, Ellsworth, Phillipsburg.
To start the day, William Jessup and Cash Roth played the first doubles match of the day. Although they let some balls by, their teammate thought they played great.
I think our double teams that are doing pretty good. They're hitting the ball back in at the net. They're having some great volleys and showing great teamwork, and I feel like our doubles teams have improved, and I feel like Layton, he's improved as well as in hitting back and harder.
Although the team has played for a while, some doubles partners are still trying to learn how to work with their partner and communicate better.
I did okay today. Could have been better, but it's just getting to play with my partner again and getting used to it.
Although they lost other games, Coach Lyons thought Carson Meidel and Jaden Allen played well when it came to this match.
Jaden and Carson won a really big tiebreaker against Great Bend. They won 10-8 in the tiebreaker, so that showed me some really good play.
To end the day, Nathan thought he played very well today.
It went pretty well. I hit the ball back and I placed him in spots where he couldn't get to, and it ended up playing really well, and I think I just did pretty good.
For PTV, this is Adam Mascarenas.
The tennis team then went to Trigo for regionals last week, and sophomore Layton Wyatt became the first boys tennis player at PHS to qualify for state. He'll head to state tomorrow. Good luck, Layton.
Now on to track. Today is a busy day for our track team as the MCL meet is scheduled for today, and we're hosting this meet at home.
We hosted another meet earlier this season, and Hallie Derby gives you a look at some highlights of that competition.
Despite challenging weather conditions, the Panther track team hosted their annual track meet.
Well, I thought I did pretty decent. It'd be a little better
little bit better if it was warmer, maybe less wind, but overall I feel pretty good.
Some highlights from the field events include Trevor Durking's first place win in pole vault, as well as Eli Skemper's 5th place finish in high jump. The Panthers had strong performances in javelin too, with Trace Hanchett placing 1st and Caden Hudson placing 3rd. Austin Durking and Kaylin Means also did well, placing 2nd and 5th in shot put. There were many strong showings during the running events too. Tanner Horenik placed 3rd in the 100-meter hurdles. In the girls' 200-meter dash, Heather Skemper placed 1st, with Taryn Sides following right after. Heather also kept up her record-breaking streak by setting a new meet record in the 400-meter dash with a time of 59:20.
You know, a record isn't the whole goal. It's just mainly to get a PR and get points for my team, but it's always fun to do so if I can.
For PTV, this is Hallie Jerby.
After the MCL meet, the track team will then compete next Friday at regionals in Garden City and then go on to state the following week in Wichita. Good luck to our track teams.
Our golf team is also starting to wrap up their season. Today they're scheduled to compete in the MCL meet in Hayes, and earlier this week they hosted a tournament here in Phillipsburg. Here's a recap of that.
Despite stormy weather earlier in the day, area athletes met at the Phillipsburg Golf Course for the annual Invitational Golf Tournament.
Well, today we got in our Maelstromer Invitational Tournament here. Didn't know if we was going to get it in today. We had that rainstorm this morning, but they cleared off and the teams got here, so we had a good night for golf.
Tyler Davis placed 5th with a score of 83, and Avery Jacobs placed 7th with a score of 86. Overall, Phillipsburg came in 3rd with a total score of 352.
But we do a different format than most tournaments. We just do a 2-man team and a 4-man team. We don't take the best 4 to make like a team championship. So we have 2 players playing for a 2-man team and 4 other guys playing for a 4-man, and we do it that way. And so both our 2-man and 4-man place in the top 3. So we did all right.
Coach Sides is proud of the athletes and is optimistic for future events.
Just watching them, I thought they chipped well when I saw them, but putting, we needed to make some more putts. Tyler Davis, he got 5th, so he played pretty solid. Avery Jacobs got 7th. He had a good day. We just need a few more others to play a little better, and we got Lake Thursday, and hopefully we can do better then.
For PTV, this is Michael Vanderveen.
That's all the time we have for today. I'm Dayton Huguenin.
And I'm Leighton Johnson. Go
Well, Luke, we did it. We made it through 13 years of school and have earned our diplomas.
Thank goodness. Our commencement ceremony was held last Sunday, and Adam Mascarenas was there to capture the highlights. Take a look.
On May 7th, the senior class of 2023 finalized the year with the commencement ceremony.
So today we had graduation here for the class of 2023. I think it went pretty well, to be honest. We did mess up a little bit on some of the things that we were supposed to do, like when to get up, when to sit down, when to get our roses, but I think it went pretty well overall.
The choir paid tribute to the graduates by singing "This City Is Yours." Valedictorian Terrence Sides shared fun memories and encouraged her classmates to continue to be great.
Let us not forget the lessons we've learned and the memories we've made. Let us cherish the friendships we've formed and the experiences we've had. Let us use what we've learned to make the world a better place.
After receiving their diplomas, the amendment sang a tribute. And Mr. Bowman presented the class.
Present to you the class of 2023.
Although graduates look forward to good times ahead, many will remember high school fondly.
I think the thing I'm going to miss most about high school is my friends and the memories we've made together, along with all the teachers and staff members and just all the activities we did together.
Seniors have one more piece of advice for underclassmen.
So the biggest thing that I want to tell all the younger kids is just live your life. Live your life the way you want to live it, and don't let anybody else tell you different.
One piece of advice that I would tell younger classmen is to get involved in things and then enjoy the moments, because it really does go by fast and someday you're going to miss it and wish you wouldn't have taken it for granted. So get involved, have fun, and just stay in the moment.
For PTV, this is Adam Mascarenes.
My name is Heather Skimper, and I'm here for the volleyball incident.
My name is Taryn Sides, and I'm here for the volleyball incident.
One dreary day before a volleyball game, Taryn and I decided it was a good idea to play basketball in the locker room with a volleyball.
And we decided it was a good idea to try to make it into the toilet. So on the first try, Heather made it into the toilet, and after that, we were too disgusted to get the ball out of the toilet, so we left it there for a couple days.
We didn't want to get it out, so we left it there for a couple days and it was gone.
What's up, bestie? Hey, girl. How's tough life going? Yeah, bestie. Yeah. So we're matching. Who is my favorite rock band? Bon Jovi. No, that was too easy.
What's my favorite sport besides basketball?
Golf. Who's older, my brother or I? You. Love you. Who pierced my ears when I was younger?
Elijah?
No. Did we not talk about that one day? Swim. Can't swim. What is my middle name? I should know this. Anne. What's my favorite thing to bake?
Cookies for Circle T Treats. You should order some from her today.
Who's my favorite athlete of my generation?
Your generation?
You can do this. You can do this. If you were paying
Like
attention.
when you were like younger and you looked up to someone?
Yeah, like of my age right now. Or
Jackie
around my
Stiles.
age.
Allie, what is my favorite holiday? Yes! When's my birthday? July 12th? It is. It's like, what is my middle name?
Marie.
What are both of my dogs' names? Oh. You know one of them? You don't? Oh, Emily. What's my shoe size?
8 and a half?
Yep.
Or what do I eat for breakfast more often than not?
Oatmeal.
That was too easy.
How long have I worked at PHS? Okay. 3 years.
What's the one bone in my body that I have broken?
I know it's a finger. Your middle one?
Yeah. I would show you that that would be wrong.
If I could have a dog, what breed would I want?
Do you talk about this often?
No. What the heck?
Okay, psychic. I don't think you like the little ones. I'm pretty sure you don't like little yappers. So I'm gonna go with golden retriever.
What is it? A mini golden doodle.
That'd be so cute.
Got the golden. How long have Connor and I been dating? I have to like guess the exact month. Yes. Oh.
9 months.
Okay, hold on. Stop. This is March. Yeah!
Where was I born?
In Colorado?
North Carolina. Oh god. Okay.
We have one last tribute for the class of 2023, the traditional senior song.
Homegrown alligator, see you later. Gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. The sun ain't changing the atmosphere, architecture unfamiliar. I could get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. We're south of the equator, navigator. Gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. Deep sea diving round the clock, bikini bottoms, lager tops. I could get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. We got 2 in the front, 2 in the back, sailing along and we don't look back. By in the yellow and green, stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone, a someone, a someone, a someone.
That wraps up another season of PTV. I'm Luke Hoover.
I'm Allie Van Kooten. I'm Erin Johnson.
I'm Aaliyah Brunick.
And I'm Sophie M.
Stay classy, Phillipsburg High.